Welcome to Spirits on Spirits, the podcast where we mix ghost stories with a little liquid courage. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Nate.
And together we'll dive into the eerie, the unexplained, and the downright terrifying, all while enjoying a drink or two. Each episode will explore haunted places, ghostly encounters, and paranormal mysteries, pairing them with the perfect cocktail to keep our nerves steady. So grab a glass, turn down the lights, and join us as we sip, shiver, and swap some spine-chilling stories. Because here at Spirits on Spirits, the only thing stronger than the ghosts are our drinks.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Crypt Creepers?
Ooh.
Welcome back to another episode of Spirits on Spirits, the podcast where we bring you the booze and the booze.
The spirits and the spirits.
Yes, sir. We are so excited to be back. We did not film last week, so we had a week off. So we're excited to be back on the wagon, excited to be bringing you yet another exciting episode of a city filled with cocktails and creatures, or creepers, not creatures. Because creatures would imply they're living, right?
They're living, yeah.
Yeah, so creepers. Cocktails and creepers.
And it's a place that's a little bit near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, for sure. We are headed up north to Burlington, Vermont this episode. I honestly had a cup of coffee at UVM. I was not there very long. But I did start my college experience at the University of Vermont. I am dating a girl from Vermont. Go up there very often. Was actually up in Vermont, in Burlington actually last weekend. Hanging out up there a little bit. So yeah, definitely have some experience up there. Really enjoy it up there. So excited to do an episode. It was funny because actually last weekend we were on, 2 weekends ago I was up in Vermont. Last weekend, I'm all over the place. Just a verbal vomit. Long story short, I was hanging out with a lot of people from Vermont who had seen our podcast. They were like, oh, you guys got to do a Vermont episode. So then when it came to time for us to pick where we should go, I said, should we send it up to Burlington, Vermont? So that's what we're doing. Send away, bro.
Another one that's recommended by some people who listen. So
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, I love anytime people give us a city, it usually ends up on the list just because it's so fun to do something that people have a connection to. So if you're listening and you have a city or even a specific location that you're like, I would love to know the story behind this, we are in. So let us know.
Yeah, for sure. So I couldn't find a specific signature cocktail to Burlington, Vermont, but I did find one that's signature to Vermont as a state.
Okay.
So it is the Old Vermont cocktail.
Ooh.
Which is 1.5 ounces of gin. It's my kryptonite. 1/2 ounce of maple syrup.
Ooh.
1/4 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. 2 dashes of bitters, and then an orange rind garnish.
Wow. I'm very curious to know how this is going to taste.
Same, because it's got gin, which I hate, but it's got maple syrup, which I'm a pretty big fan of.
Yeah.
So,
are you pro maple syrup?
I'm pro, yeah. Call me Mr. Canadian.
Or Vermont. I mean, maple syrup's pretty legit up there too, dude.
Oh, it's got nothing on the Canadian, though.
Do you buy Canadian maple syrup?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I buy Vermont only.
Most is Canadian.
Actually, you know what we have been slurping on lately is like someone has a sugar tap, and like Hannah gets us like fresh, like homemade maple syrup. Dude, that shit's gas.
Dang.
Like that's mad good. So I haven't even been buying Vermont, even though I only do buy Vermont, but we're so deep in it that we're not even buying it.
So like, I was gonna say pompous. That's a little aggressive. You're a syrup snob.
Oh, maybe a little bit, dude. When it comes to the Vermont syrup.
Oh, I'm probably buying Canadian, eh?
Huh? You never know, dude.
I saw a moose today. All right. Yeah. So, shall we cheers?
Yes, we shall.
Cheerio. That was crisp.
Yeah, that was a good cheers. Ooh. That has a weird flavor.
You know what? That's dang good.
That's big coming from you.
I know. I am a big hater of gin.
Yeah.
But it's actually not bad.
No, I'm like the orange in the syrup is like I don't love orange, so I think that's throwing me off a little bit.
That's weird.
You know, like I don't like orange stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Why is that weird?
So you don't mind gin, but you...
Well, also it's a mocktail version of gin, so it doesn't
That's fair.
like taste. I don't think exactly the same.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the spookiness. So
spook me up, babe.
I will be doing your mini alma mater.
Oh,
The place that you went for 5 minutes.
yeah.
So I'm doing the University of Vermont.
Ooh.
There's so for backstory, I went to the University of Massachusetts, Amherst, which Nate also transferred to later on. And while I was there, I feel like I heard about like a ghost, like one on
really?
the entire campus.
Got you.
There's like a bajillion.
Really?
At the University of Vermont. It was alarming when I looked it up.
Jeez, I didn't know any of that.
So
I knew there was one ghost, and that was me in all my like 8:30 in the morning class.
Oh man, you came in heavy with the dad jokes.
This
week. So a little backstory. So the University of Vermont, which was founded in 1791, old ass school. It's one of the oldest universities in the United States. It's located in Burlington. And it was chartered just months after Vermont became the 14th state.
Whoa.
Ha.
So
they didn't get into the 13. Baby.
No. But, your state? Cool. Now you have a college, too.
Yeah.
So pretty quick turnaround.
Very quick.
That's crazy.
It was established by Ira Allen, one of the state's founders, who donated the land and played a key role in advocating for the public institution of higher learning that would serve all of Vermont's citizens. Classes began in 1801, and the university quickly gained a reputation for its commitment to academic excellence, as you can attest to with your rigorous academic experiences there.
Oh, man.
Some cool, quick facts about UVM before we get into the ghouls. So, in 1871, UVM became one of the first institutions to admit women alongside men.
Nice.
So it was pretty progressive. And then just a few years later, it also welcomed students of color, further establishing the role as an inclusive institution.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible.
Pretty cool.
Pretty sure that Vermont is one of the most progressive states. So
I do believe so.
That makes sense. So we're kind of like rapid fire this episode, so we're getting right into the ghoulies.
Let's send it.
So The first one is the ghost of Converse Hall.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've heard of like any of these places. You probably have heard of some of them.
Maybe. I forget, though.
So Converse Hall is a dormitory that was built in 1895, and it's said to be haunted by the ghost of a former medical student named Henry.
Oh.
Reports claim he died by suicide in the attic during the 1920s because of academic pressure.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I feel like that's like a big thing.
I feel like it's a big thing now. I didn't realize it was a thing back then.
Yeah, the Ivy Leagues are like...
Yeah, like really...
high suicide rates.
Yeah. But I didn't realize that like people were doing that back then. So that's crazy. That's sad.
Yeah, very sad. Since that incident, residents have described unusual occurrences, including flickering lights, slamming doors, moving furniture, and books being rearranged.
Huh?
These events have become associated with Henry, particularly affecting female students.
Weird.
Is it?
Does he not like female students?
Or maybe he does. I mean, he was a college guy back in the 1920s.
So maybe he's trying to put the moves on
Yeah, he's trying to slide in them DMs.
Oh, man. He's like, girl, I'll rearrange your books for you.
I'll slam your door.
Oh, Jesus. He went up 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah, that's a bummer.
So the next ghost is the Bittersweet House ghost. So the Bittersweet House, which great name,
Mm-hmm.
currently part of the agriculture department, is believed to be haunted by a ghost referred to as Daisy. She may have been a former student named Margaret Smith, but that's...
Wait, why is she called Daisy then?
I mean, I think that's probably just a term that, or like the thing that people have started calling her.
Maybe.
I don't know if they've asked her name and she's been like, my name's Daisy. I think it's just...
That's fair.
People just kind of assign names to people.
Daisy's a hot name for a ghost, though. Like, if I hear a ghost named Daisy, I'm thinking it's a hot ghost.
You think she was a baddie back in the day?
She might have been, dude.
Yeah. Margaret,
less hot.
yeah,
Daisy.
definitely less hot.
Daisy's more hot. Maybe she aged better in her paranormal state.
Yeah, people called her Daisy because she was hot.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
they were like, you're not a Margaret, you're a Daisy. Faculty members have reported cold spots, flickering lights, and shadows. Some have described feeling a presence nearby while they work late, accompanied by unexplained bursts of light.
Huh.
Don't love that it comes out at night, or that she comes out at night.
No. And, like, bursts of light. Like, she's just trying to, like, strobe light you.
Give you seizures.
Yeah. Huh. That's a bizarre one. First one, I believe. This one, I'm like, I don't, like... Do we know more about her? Were you not able to find?
This one I did kind of more, like since I did UVM as a whole, I kind of just, I did like smaller blurbs about each of the places.
I got you.
So I didn't get like super in depth on any of them.
Got you.
If we want to go back, we could always do like a revisit
Yeah.
some of these places.
That'd be cool.
And hey, maybe we could even like go up there and you could show me around your original college town.
Stomping grounds.
And then we could try some ghost hunting.
Yeah. So far on the ghost counter, we're up to 2.
Yeah, we're up to 2.
Okay. Henry and Daisy.
So the third ghost is in the Jacobs house, which is now home to the UVM Counseling Center.
Oh, cool.
It was originally owned by a sea captain. Current staff have reported unexplained noises like buckets falling, lights turning on and off, and sights of an apparition resembling a man descending the stairs. A janitor once reported seeing the figure kick over a mop bucket before vanishing.
Huh.
What a dick.
Yeah, what a man. Just some old sea captain goes, kick, and then just vanishes.
Yeah, like the janitor's job isn't already difficult enough.
He's a college janitor. He's mopping up pubes and puke on a daily basis. And just some, like, Long John Silver looking motherfuckers, like...
Poking, like, passed out drunk college kids with his mop. He's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And meanwhile, old sea captain is knocking over buckets. What a douche. So, that's numero trace. Now on to numero quattro. Grass Mount. Grass Mount, constructed in 1804, has served various purposes, including a private residence, a women's dormitory, and now houses the alumni offices. Staff have reported hearing voices, unexplained footsteps, and doors and windows moving without cause. One employee described seeing a glowing woman in period clothing who disappeared after brief eye contact.
I would... eye contact with a ghost would fuck me up, dude.
Dude, if you saw like a piece of dust in one of these places, it would be game over.
Yeah,
for you.
but like eye contact would be like, did she just take my soul, dude? Like there's, I don't know, it'd be a deeper level of like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you would freak the fuck
I'd
out.
freak the fuck out. Eye contact is not cool.
So next up is Royal Tyler Theater and Williams Hall. So the Royal Tyler Theater is rumored to host a ghost. Didn't even realize that when I wrote it. That enjoys performances. Actors have heard offstage humming, and one student recounted speaking to a man who later could not be identified. In Williams Hall, a professor reported a cold breeze in a locked office and saw an unexplained figure in the president's residence. President's residence? Dude, I'm
You're on it today.
on it today with the rhyming.
Oh, man.
And then the Allen House. So no like specific ghost has been identified in the Allen House, but it's associated with sudden drops in temperature, and especially on the top floor. These cold spots have led to like just feelings of unease among people who were in there. And then let's just go like straight up rapid fire on these next four. So for a counter right now, we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's still 4 more.
Whoa.
So that's 10 total.
That's 10 ghosts.
Yeah. So for these are all dorms. So Coolidge Hall, students have reported seeing a male apparition in closets and at the foot of their beds. Some have experienced blankets being pulled off and books being moved. Then there's Millis Hall. A ghostly woman is said to roam the second floor of Millis Hall. Residents have reported radios turning on unexpectedly and lights pulsating. Redstone Hall reports...
I know Redstone.
You what?
I know Redstone. That's... Yeah.
Is
What's the smile for?
Is there a story there?
No. Just like I a lot of the names of the buildings, the Allen House, like some of those I recognize, but this one was like, oh, that's like Redstone.
Cool. Well, there's a ghost there.
Nice.
So reports describe a male figure running through the back stairwell, possibly the spirit of someone who died in a fall down the stairs.
Oh, shit.
And then there's Simpson Hall. Students have reported disembodied breathing, pacing footsteps, and voices whispering. One student claimed to hear, "I see you,"
Fuck that.
before leaving the residence permanently.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. No. That's awful, dude. I see you. I'd move out so fucking fast. Like, so fast. I see you. Bro, I was just thinking about that while you were going off on all those. It's like, college dorms suck enough, dude.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if yours was haunted?
I'm sure that there's plenty at UMass that were.
Maybe. But you'd say that you only heard of one. And there's 10 here.
Yeah, I only heard of one, but I also wasn't like,
oh, no, that's fair.
Is this one haunted?
Yeah. Oh, man.
But, yeah, that's UVM. I feel like that's way more... like, when I looked up UVM ghosts, that's way more than I was expecting. So, as someone who attended, what do you think? Haunted or no?
Yeah. Going with just because it's such an old ass school.
Yeah.
OWAS.
OWAS.
Old ass school. That there's probably so much history there, and a lot of the buildings were like old, and like some of them were cool because they were old, and then like remodeled and stuff like that, so they were new on the inside but old on the outside, which I think is cool. But yeah, there's so much just history there that I absolutely believe it. It gets so cold and just dark and like during the winter that I believe that, you know, people lost their lives doing stupid stuff or unfortunately taking their own lives and stuff like that. So I 100% believe that.
Wasn't there a kid who died there while you were there or something?
Like right after I was there. He
That stuff
got
happens at every school. It's
yeah.
crazy.
It happened everywhere. It's so unfortunate and sad. Um, but yeah. So no, yeah. I do. I think there's just a lot of like unfortunately death on college campuses.
I mean, also like, not for nothing. If you have, I think UVM is at 10,000 enrolled.
Uh huh.
If you have 10,000 people, it's like at UMass we had they do like the in memoriam emails for people who die from like the campus community, and we had one probably like once a month,
Probably.
just because if you have that many people, like
Yeah, that's
stuff
fair.
happens,
It's like
life happens.
statistically, it's like 30,000 people.
30,000 people
in a small area.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I'll go haunted as well. I feel like if ghosts are real, at least one of these places that I named off, one of the 10, is bound to have one.
Absolutely.
So,
Like at least one of them.
so yeah, UVM stamped haunted.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Spirits on Spirits certified. Haunt. We don't even need to do haunt or nah.
Stamped.
Yeah.
All right, let's kill this barrage and then come back at you with story number 2.
Word. We're going to hit you.
Burbs.
Burbs. Warbuck.
Balkan auction.
Balkan auction. So we're locked and loaded. 2 more cocktails and mocktails. I mean, for those of you that have been following these episodes and have listened to multiple, the fact that Aiden likes gin is wild.
Yeah, this is I've turned a new leaf.
Yeah.
This is a brand new space for me. I'm in the gin space now.
Yeah. That is so funny, dude. But hey, that's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting. You will only have gin if it has maple syrup.
Dude, I thought I was going to poo-poo gin forever in any form, and now I don't have to. So that's pretty cool.
There you go, dude. Spirits on Spirits. Making it happen.
Breaking down barriers.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's what 2 white dudes with a podcast do, really break down barriers.
Yeah. Let me tell you from firsthand experience, they do make podcast mics very cheap. So
yeah.
they should probably raise those prices if they don't want schmucks like us doing this.
Oh, man. So, all right. Are you ready? Should I get into my story?
Dude, I'm itching to hear it.
Word. So, my story, I think is really cool. So, you know how, like, I try to do something a little different with my story every time.
Except you always do outdoor stories.
That's fair, but, like, there's something that draws me to the story for different reasons and stuff like that. And this one falls into that. I guess maybe I don't do something different every time.
You never do anything different. Dude, it's another cemetery.
It's not a cemetery. It is an outdoor bridge, though, which I think I did do last week, too. So, oops. But this one's really cool. Hold on. Stick with me. Aiden, stick with me. Listeners, stick with me. This is the Goldbrook Covered Bridge. And I don't know if you know anything about Vermont, but covered bridges are kind of the shit out there.
They're the shiznit?
You're the shiznit and a half, dude. So, have you ever seen, like, do you know what I'm talking about when
Yeah,
I say,
I
like,
think
covered bridges?
There's one in, like, it's like up by Stowe, but not in Stowe.
So, this one's in Stowe. So, maybe you're talking about this one.
Oh, maybe.
This is a pretty famous one. It's called I already said it. I'll say it again. The Goldbrook Covered Bridge. But it also is famously known as Emily's Bridge.
Oh, man. I feel like this one's going to be sad.
Probably.
Emily.
But Stowe, obviously not Burlington. It's like 45, 50 minutes away. But there was just something about this story that really, I don't know, entranced me. So I ran with it. And I felt like, you did Burlington a service with your whole run-up. You did 10 ghosts in Burlington.
I did half the city.
Yeah, so I definitely was like, all right, let me let me get down and dirty. Couple minutes away from the Burley. But his bridge was built in 1844 by John W. Smith. It is 48.5 feet by 17 feet wide.
Dang.
It was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1974. So, pretty cool history.
Those dimensions, it's got some girth.
Yeah. It's a girthy bridge.
Girthy bridge, dude.
Oh, man. Well, dude, sometimes, like, they're meant for two cars to go over at a time, and they're dicey. Like, I've been over somewhere, it's like it's two cars going over at the same time.
The sketchiest is when they were made for, like, horses.
Yes.
And it's like, is my car even going to survive this?
Yeah.
Am I going to survive this?
Uh-huh. Nope. So, all right. Let me take a guess as to why you think it's called Emily's Bridge.
Yeah, I mean, I think I gathered it from the jump. I'm guessing a girl or woman named Emily died there.
Yes. Yes.
Shocker.
Emily did die there. So, the interesting thing, and why I thought this story was so cool is, so we know Emily passed away on this bridge. We don't really know much about Emily. We don't really even know her last name. We do know that there have been many paranormal encounters with Emily. So we know someone by the name of Emily passed away on this bridge. But we don't know how she passed away.
So we don't know if it was suicide or...
So there's like 3 to 4 different stories or versions of the story.
Okay.
So we don't know which one is true, but we know Emily passed away, paranormal encounters with Emily, just not exactly how she passed away. So the first story is that Emily was a poor girl, from a poor girl Vermont family.
Just a small town girl
living in a lonely world. Took the midnight train going
over the bridge.
So, like most young people, Emily met someone else, and this boy happened to be a rich boy.
Little Romeo and... No, not Romeo and Juliet. They were both rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, somewhat version of that story. So, they were madly in love, apparently, and his family was not down for it because she was podunk Vermonter. So his family was like, hell no. And she was like, oh, man. And
shucks.
Yep, shucks. And he was like, nah, fuck my fam, babe. Let's still do it. So they were going to elope. And they were going to meet on the bridge at midnight. And then, so she got to the bridge at midnight. She was waiting there, and then he didn't show up. And she was so bummed that she jumped off the bridge.
That's a bummer.
Wicked big bummer.
That's a bummer that he didn't show.
No, yeah. He no-showed. So then she jumped off the bridge.
Yeah, he was probably like, wait a minute. All this money. Gotta go to somebody.
What?
If I elope, that might not be me.
Fair. He also could have, been in the bathroom for a couple extra minutes. Because he was nervous about eloping.
Oh, dude, that would suck.
Or, couldn't find the pair of trousers he wanted to bring.
Dude, imagine, oh, shit, dude, my horse's hoof is, hurt. I can't ride all the way to the bridge.
Exactly.
But I can't call her.
No. So.
What am I to do? And then you find out what happened to Emily.
Yeah, she jumped off the bridge. So that's wicked sad.
Dang.
So that's the first version. The second version was that Emily was traveling to her wedding, actually. We don't know in this story if it's the same rich boy, but
I'll assume the happy ending in that it is the same rich boy.
Yeah, so she's traveling to her own wedding, and then her horse and carriage crashed on the bridge, and she got thrown off of it. Fell into the brook below.
Do we know how high up this bridge is?
Pretty high.
Okay, jump like not survivable.
No, not survivable.
Okay, that's tough. That's a tough way to go.
So that's number 2. Number 3 is that she was pregnant, and then her lover abandoned her. So then she threw herself off the bridge. There's another version, too, that said she later died after giving birth. And then her lover killed himself on the bridge. So that's another version of the story.
So in that version, elope is going to happen.
No elope. No elope in this version. This version is she and man, baby, he go no baby, and then throws himself off the bridge. So it's.
So are you saying he throws himself off the bridge before she does, or after?
Yeah. So sorry.
Like when the baby doesn't make it or something.
I said 2 versions really quickly.
Okay.
One version, she pregnant, goes and then jumps off the bridge.
Yeah.
Another version, she goes pregnant, and he goes and then he jumps off the bridge.
Okay.
And then she gives birth, and then she dies after giving birth.
And then she haunts the place that her hubby
died. And then another one was she got murdered by a jealous mother-in-law. So the mother-in-law threw her off the bridge.
I feel like that's like a common trope in like movies and stuff, that like the son's mom, or not the son's mom, but like the groom's mom is like always like, I'm the only woman in my son's life. It's like, what?
Well, what movies are you watching?
Dude, you've never seen those movies that's like the mother-in-law is like, it's like, you'll never
be good enough for him.
Good enough for him.
I guess I know what you mean. Yeah.
You'll never be what I am to him.
I don't know. I mean,
like, obviously she'll never be what you are to him.
No, because you're his mom, and she's his
and
lover.
She's stucking him.
Yeah. But I thought that was crazy that we know a young girl fell off that bridge in the 1920s.
We just don't know
what the backstory surrounding it is. So I thought that was cool. Not very many have we found have had that many different like ways that they could have happened.
Yeah.
So
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
So let's get into the paranormal encounters that have happened there. So noises and footsteps. So visitors have often reported like hearing footsteps on the bridge, creaking ropes, which I thought was an interesting one.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
Do you think that could be like a hanging situation?
Maybe, but a lot of them didn't say she was hung. So
well, there could be multiple deaths.
Maybe. Soft sobbing or whispering inside the bridge.
That would make sense.
But specifically between midnight and 3 a.m.
Yeah, makes sense. That's like the witching hour.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's like the time of day that ghosts are most powerful, I think.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, so there have also been this one was creepy. This one like gave me goosebumps. Scratches on cars. So people have talked about like coming back and like there being long scratches on their cars, or their car being damaged after like taunting her and stuff like that.
Okay. If you're taunting her, that's warranted. If you're not, then that's kind of fucked.
Orbs. Gotta love orbs.
Orbeez. Orbeez. We have the ghosts.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. Oh man. But all right. So now let's get into some like first-hand accounts. So I combed through Reddit and found a couple of first-hand accounts.
Okay.
So one Redditor, is that what they're called? Redditors?
Yeah.
Redditor. One Redditor said a camera was ripped out of someone's hand. So literally someone had a camera, it got ripped out of their hands, and then they found it after, but there was no film in it anymore.
Dang.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of creepy.
Yeah. That's weird.
Right? Yeah, so camera getting ripped out of people's hands. I thought that was kind of wild.
It's also like, cameras are not cheap.
No, not at all.
I'd be a little upset
Yes.
and same with the cars. Like, dude, if you're doing like property damage, that's uncool. Unless they're taunting you, in which case it's warranted. But
Yeah.
if they're not, then like, take a chill pill, you know?
Yep. Another one that I thought was really cool or creepy. Let me rephrase that. Not cool, creepy. Was someone was like they were saying they felt extremely uneasy at the bridge. Like they were just like weird vibe, not a fan. Let's go home. And they started driving on like a back road, and then all of a sudden they were back at the bridge.
It's like a back room. Have you ever heard of the back rooms?
No.
It's like, I don't know, just like a weird, like different dimension kind of thing, I think.
Whoa.
Sounds kind of like that, where it's just like a glitch in the system.
Yeah. But I thought that was weird because like they were like we could have swore we drove in a straight line. Like really did not think we went in a circle at all, and then we ended up back at the exact same bridge.
Yeah, it's weird.
Super weird, right?
Also, though, it is Vermont.
Yeah.
Is it possible that
You just got turned around?
or that you
Especially at night, like on those back roads out there?
or you just ended up at a different bridge?
Maybe, but I mean, maybe.
Covered bridge is a covered bridge. A bridge is a covered bridge. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
Unless you're
but I
looking at
think
the
there's,
sign
like,
that says like, this is Emily's Bridge or whatever.
maybe. I don't think there was any mention of like what made them think it was the same bridge, so I'm not 100% sure. Third one was, and this one I was mad at the people because they had the craziest experience. I hate when people smoke weed and then see ghosts
Why?
because like I don't believe them as much. I know it's
They
like,
weren't out there to see ghosts.
We're
They were
getting
out
old-
there to smoke weed.
we're
They just
getting old
happened
and
to
shit.
see
No, they
ghosts.
were smoking weed at the bridge.
Yeah,
Like
it's probably a hangout spot.
it gets me like in this where I'm getting like old, where I'm like these damn hippies. Like you can't believe anything they
These
say.
darn kids
Yeah.
smoking the devil's lettuce.
Yeah. Almost like I don't believe them as much. But so they smoked some weed, and then when they turned on the lights in the car, there was car tracks on the road that weren't there before, but no car had gone through. And
See, that's the part that I don't believe.
what do you mean?
Oh, there's car tracks, but the car tracks weren't here before. How do you know?
I guess I
Were
don't
you
know.
like, oh, the ground is clear, and then you went and smoked weed, and then you got back, and it's like, oh, the ground is no longer clear? I don't know. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm poo-pooing these people's stories.
So yes, I also think this person, like, I don't know, it's almost like ramblings because they go like dot 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 in all caps. No car had gone through exclamation point dot dot dot. We saw a carriage dot 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 led by mean dogs. I'm like, what does that mean?
This person sounds like they have to, I don't know. It sounds like they've got some stuff going on in their brains.
Maybe, but then they also said dot 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 handprint slapped on our back window. My flower dot 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 died. The radio dot 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 static, and our car won't start dot dot dot.
The car won't start. How did they get out of there?
I don't know. I don't know, the whole thing, like, that, even reading that story felt creepy, dude.
Did Emily make him lose his mind?
Maybe, dude. I don't know.
Maybe she has that effect on people.
Maybe.
She's like, you don't get to come out to my bridge and smoke weed and get away with it.
Why, Emily's anti-weed?
Maybe.
I mean, I did
1920s?
Yeah, that's fair. Fuck that weed. Was weed even a thing? Actually, no, because it went full pendulum. Back then, they were like doing coke and like morphine and all that shit.
Maybe she was a prohibition loyalist,
Yeah.
and she was just like,
one of the few.
no substances.
Oh man, that is so funny. Maybe, dude. You know what? Just maybe.
And she was like, these people coming out to my bridge,
Yeah.
smoking the marijuana,
Oh man,
and I can't have it.
I'm gonna terrorize them. The handprint on the windshield's crazy. Thought that was weird.
That could just be another person, though.
Maybe, and you like didn't notice it or something like that.
Yeah. Or just like, oh, there's kids out here smoking weed. I'm gonna fuck with them.
Maybe, I don't know.
Put a handprint on their car and then drive by.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh man. All right. Well, let's get down to it though. Haunted or not? What do you think?
I'm gonna be a contrarian. I'm gonna say no.
No. How come?
I don't know. I just kind of want to say no on this one. I don't have any real reason.
You're just like, no, I'm good.
It's just one ghost. Outside is so unpredictable. There's so many different factors that could play into all of the experiences.
Yeah.
I mean, a decent chunk of your story was told by people who had just smoked weed, so like, could have been them who had put their hand on their car, and could have been their own tire tracks and all that jazz. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say no.
Okay. All right.
Stand on business. What do you think?
I'm gonna say y'all. I definitely think haunted, just because I don't know, dude. All those stories sound creepy as shit, and I'm good.
You won't be traveling by Emily's Bridge anytime soon?
Dude, anytime we're doing those like back roads at night, like Hannah and I'm not a fan. It's just creepy up there, dude. It's creepy. I mean, you've driven like rural places at night. Like, it's just kind of creepy, dude.
I mean, I think we would call it creepy in different ways, though. I would call it creepy in that like there can be a living, breathing creature.
Oh yeah, for
Whereas you would say ghosts.
I would say both.
Right.
Oh,
mine is like strictly like, what if there's a 1,500-pound bull moose right around the corner?
Oh,
and
I was thinking more so like wanderers.
Wanderers?
People that wander.
Well, that too. Yeah, people freak me out more than, like, if we ever got into like doing abandoned location ghost hunting or anything.
No, never doing that, dude.
I would be more afraid of there being like squatters.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Ghosts.
Not doing that. I saw a video. I don't know why I was watching it on my phone, because this kind of shit fucking freaks me out so much. But it was someone who was doing like those like abandoned building like walkthroughs and stuff like that. He was like, oh fuck, I see someone. Oh shit, he has a gun and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Like, why are you in a abandoned building with a gun? No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
no good reason.
I'm game for not doing it. But yeah, if we ever did something like that, yeah, the people, the potential people in there would scare me like worlds more than any potential spirits.
Fair.
People are the people are the real...
There we go.
All right. Little technical difficulty.
Yeah, we got
There was a little tornado in my apartment.
Apartment tornado.
By the name of Wallace.
Oh.
Yeah.
People freak me out.
People freak
Ghosts
me out.
freak me out.
Yeah.
Animals freak me out.
Yeah, so like all in all, no thanks on abandoned spots.
No, yeah.
I would do a bridge. But I wouldn't do like a building.
No.
But Emily's Bridge would be...
I would drive over it.
Stop.
I would drive over it at night.
You wouldn't get out and start trying to talk to her?
Probably not.
Why?
It's scary. Spooky.
Yeah. We own a... Like, we're doing a ghost podcast. It's all scary. That's the point.
Oh, man. Yeah,
You're scary. What if I see a ghost?
Ghosts are scary, bro. Oh, man.
Well, that is Burlington, Vermont in the books.
Yeah.
Please follow us on socials and submit any personal stories of yours to spiritsonspiritspod@gmail.com.
Yeah. We appreciate you all. We love making it. We're excited. We're starting to get into spooky season, so that's going to be really fun. We'll definitely try to have some new content, maybe some different content come out for those times. So, yeah, just keep up to date. Like, subscribe, follow, comment. I didn't know you could comment like on Spotify and stuff until somewhat recently. So,
yeah,
definitely please comment on the episodes. Rock with us, ride with us. We appreciate you all. So,
see you next week.
See you next week. Stay spooky.
Peace.